Hey guys, I'm Lauren Trishelle and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be going over product empties. These are beauty products that I have completed entirely and I am going to share them with you today and give you some quick reviews over these products. But first of all, I wanted to say if you like my eyeshadow look, which I'm really loving this one. I feel like a beautiful tropical bird, like a parrot or a macaw or just something very gracious and beautiful. If you like my eyeshadow look, I actually did film a tutorial on this look. It should be coming out next week, so make sure to keep an eye out for that video. And once that video is live, I will link it in the description box below for you guys, okay? Let's get into the products because I kind of need to speed through these because I have somewhere to be pretty soon. So let's just speed through the products, okay? So first, some skincare, some body care. I have the Native Crisp Pear and Cashmere Body Lotion. Oh my gosh, this matches me. This is kind of a moment. It matches my outfit, it matches my eyeshadow. I'm kind of vibing with it. Anyways, yeah, so it's just body lotion. Native is a pretty okay brand, I would say. It's not a horrible brand, but it's also not the best brand. It's definitely just a mid-tier brand. If you're not sure what to buy, if you're looking for a good lotion that's, you know, at a good price point, I would suggest Native. What I like about Native is on the back of their bottles, they give a very comprehensive list of their ingredients. It's all broken down in a very simplified and easily understandable way. It literally has a chart here. On one side of the chart, it lists the ingredient, and then on the other side it says what it actually means. Second on the list is glycerin. I'm actually embarrassed because recently in one of my videos, I was just listing off ingredients in a product and I read it as glycerin, and then my boyfriend was watching my video and he was like, oh, you know, it's actually pronounced glycerin. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense, but now I'm embarrassed because that's just in my video. So for this one, I'm saying it correctly, glycerin. And Native has listed glycerin as a plant-derived moisturizer. So that's what I like about their products. It just gives you a simplified rundown of what these ingredients actually are. My biggest problem with this lotion is that it is quite chunky and I don't think it feels the best on my skin. It's very creamy, very chunky, and it's not very breathable. I have extremely sensitive skin. I have to be careful about what products I put on my skin because of this reason. So maybe this could honestly just be a me problem. Maybe no one else will experience this. This lotion works for me. It's just not the most comfortable because it's not very breathable on my skin. I actually quite enjoy hemp's lotion, and I bought hemp's lotion for years and years and years. It did wonders for my skin. It just agreed with my skin so nicely. So I think I'm actually going to invest in hemp's lotion again because it did wonders for me for so many years. Will I be repurchasing? Well, I actually did repurchase this, not because I necessarily wanted to, but one day I was at Target and they had a whole bunch of these on clearance for like a steal. Like they were on clearance for like half off. And at the time I desperately needed lotion. So I just bought 2 bottles at once. So I actually did restock this, but you know, I don't think that counts. Up next, still in skincare slash body care, we have the Dr. Teal's Shea Sugar Scrub. This one is eucalyptus and spearmint. This one also kind of matches me a little bit. It's a darker green, kind of. I love these Dr. Teal's Sugar Scrubs. They're amazing. As you can see, like it's completely empty. I used it up entirely. I actually go through sugar scrubs pretty quickly because I have a skin condition, keratosis pilaris. It just basically means that my body produces too much keratin and then I get these little white bumps on my skin, and the only way to troubleshoot that is to just exfoliate. So I go through sugar scrub pretty quickly because I have to use it daily on those problem areas. And I love Dr. Teal's because I have very sensitive skin. I also have a lot of skin conditions and skin issues, and Dr. Teal's has always been So gentle on my skin, so smooth, so exfoliant, so beautiful and amazing, and they smell so yummy, and they're just, I love them. Made with essential oils, there's shea butter, orange oil, and avocado oil in the scrub. It's paraben and phthalate free. I think I said that right. So I love this. I really love this. They come in so many different scents as well. I've tried many of their scents and I've enjoyed all of them. They have a lemon one that smells so yummy. I mean, I personally love lemon scented things. They're also yummy. So will I be restocking? Yes. Hard yes. Up next, still in skincare, we have the CeraVe Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm. Guys, I love this stuff. This stuff is absolutely amazing. This, I mean, look, this thing is empty. Like, I cleaned this thing out. Like, there is nothing, there really is nothing left in there. I love this stuff, you guys. This breaks down my makeup so quickly, so nicely. I just, you know, I get a little bit of the balm on my fingertips, I rub a dub-dub on my hands, and then I apply on the face, and everything is gone. It's just gone. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so gentle on my skin as well. My skin has improved so much since implementing this in my skincare routine. So I am very, very impressed with this balm. I actually had a dermatologist appointment a few months ago, and when I was asking my dermatologist about skincare tips, she recommended CeraVe or Cetaphil. In my opinion, if it's dermatologist recommended, I think that does say a lot. I love this stuff. It's so great. So will I be repurchasing? Yes. Next, we can move on over into makeup. So first, I have the Morphe Jumbo Continuous Setting Mist. I have used this setting mist for years and years and years, you guys. This has been a staple in my beauty routine for, I want to say 6 or 7 years, to be honest. I have loved this setting spray for so long. I have thought it is amazing. I have thought everything wonderful about it. Recently, I've just been curious to try other setting mists. I've been wondering, you know, do I love it because I just haven't really tried many other setting mists? Is that why I love it? You know, I don't know. I'm just curious to try other things. So recently I've been branching out more. I've been trying to find new products, more products, just different things to introduce into my makeup routine. I think this setting spray is great. I love that it's continuous. That's one of the big selling points for me. I love that I can just hold down on this once. I didn't know that there was a little bit left. Anyways, I love that I can just hold down on this nozzle once. I'm not gonna do it again. And it continues to spray. I don't have a huge issue with the setting mists that are like the, you know, it's just like more effort. I kind of like just like, you know, just going for it. But I have noticed, I think since it is continuous, I tend to apply too much setting mist, and then sometimes, like I was telling you guys earlier, I have very, very sensitive skin, and I've noticed that this setting mist started to dry my skin out like crazy, and I was getting a lot of texture and dryness in the outer corner of my eyes, and I've noticed since I've been using other setting mists, I actually haven't had that problem anymore. Also, another big gripe that I have with the setting mist is the actual packaging. I don't know what it is about this packaging, but every single bottle, and I mean it, every single bottle that I have purchased of this setting mist throughout the like 6 or 7 years that I've been buying this setting mist has done this. The nozzle just comes right off. It just comes right off. Do they even secure it in the factory? That's what I'm wondering. The nozzle is just off, and I have to literally just like, oh, let me just put that back on real quick. That gets frustrating, it gets annoying, it's just another step. So I don't like that. I wish that they would figure their packaging out, because that only happens to me with this specific product. And the first time it happened to me, I was like, oh, I guess maybe I just bought like a defective one, or maybe I bought one that had been tampered with in store. And I was trying to reason it. I was like, that's on me. I should have inspected the product better before purchasing it. Like, that's on me. No, it has happened to every bottle since. So I don't like faulty packaging. I don't like something that's going to make me frustrated. So I personally, at the moment, I have put this setting mist on pause. I am searching for something else just because of the packaging issue and because of the dryness I was getting around my eyes. So at the moment, will I be repurchasing? No. It's possible that I'll come back to this in the future, but currently it's a no. Okay, next I have the e.l.f. Cosmetics Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. This one is just a simple, like, one that you twist up. You just draw it on your brows real quick, and then it's dual-ended, so the other side is a little brush that you can help brush out the product. I naturally have thick and bushy brows, so I honestly don't have to do much to my brows. That's why I've always just bought these little simple brow pencils, and I love them, to be honest. They work perfectly for me. I don't want like the whole brow kit stuff, the whole like pot of brow. I'm not into all that. I like this. This type of product has worked for me forever. The simpler the brow product, the better, in my opinion. This one, however, now, I will say, this one was only like $7, so I mean, can I really complain for $7 is kind of the point I'm trying to get across. But what I will say is this side used to have a cap. Like, this side has a cap, and this side also used to have a cap, but I lost it shortly after I purchased this product because it wouldn't latch into place. Like, every time I took the cap off to use the brush and then I would put the cap back on, it wouldn't like fully latch into place unless I like really hit it. And so most of the time the cap would be loose because I wouldn't realize that I just didn't hit it hard enough. And so one day I was, I had put the cap back on, or so I thought, and then I was just like going like that, and then the cap just flew off and it's been gone. It fell somewhere and I haven't been able to find it, and I don't know where it went. So that kind of annoyed me because then my brush was just out in the open for a little bit. So I didn't like that. I thought the packaging was faulty. Also, it broke. The actual product, I mean, now it's empty so you can't see anything, but the actual brow stick kept breaking. Like, I would be applying it and then it would just boop and just break off. And so then I would be like, okay, and I'd have to twist up more and reapply more, and that would break off. So I wasted so much product because the actual brow like stick, or whatever you want to call it, wasn't strong enough, and it couldn't handle the pressure of me just applying the product, which is what it's meant to do. So that was frustrating. And I also bought this, I want to say I bought this like 2 weeks ago, and I'm already out of it because, one, there was just that little product to begin with, and two, I wasted so much of the product because it kept breaking on me. So will I be repurchasing? No. Next, I have the e.l.f. Cosmetics Power Grip Primer. This one is empty. This one is so empty that I like cut open this and I was like dipping my finger in to get the excess product out, which is a hack. You should do that with all of your products. I do that with like the lotion tubes, anything that's kind of like this tubey thing. I usually cut it open to make sure I'm getting all of the product, because that is product that you did pay for, just to remind you. I love this primer. This is a great primer. I have used this for years, ever since it was released. I believe it was released, I want to say, in like 2023, like summer of 2023, I want to say. Because I remember seeing an ad for it on TV with Jennifer Coolidge, and the ad was so convincing and successful that I went to Ulta and bought the primer. I gotta give e.l.f. Cosmetics that. That was a smart ad. That was a smart ad. This is a really great primer. It works very well. It's a really good dupe for the Milk Makeup primer. I believe Milk Makeup calls theirs the Hydro Grip Primer. They perform basically the same. So if you're between one or the other, go with e.l.f. Cosmetics, save yourself some money. Will I be repurchasing? I already did. And I upgraded to the Big Gripper. So now I'm set. I'm stocked for life on primer, basically. Next, also from e.l.f. Cosmetics, I have the 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This one is in the shade Light Sand. So I have been using this concealer for years. I actually really, really like this concealer. I've always had success with it. This concealer performs very nicely. It's not cakey. It can cover a lot. And it applies very smoothly. I will say my biggest complaint with this concealer is that it dries so quickly. So when you tap it on the skin, you have to blend it out immediately. Otherwise, it is going to dry and leave like a little concealer circle in the spot that you originally placed it. The way I've learned to troubleshoot that, I do one eye at a time. I used to like boom, 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 boom. And then I would grab my makeup sponge and like do both eyes at the same time. No, you don't even have time for that. You have to do one eye at a time with this concealer. So you have to go boom, boom, then grab your sponge, boom, boom, then other eye, boom, boom, then sponge, boom, boom. That's how you have to do it. If you don't do it that way, your makeup is already ruined. Now, if you can work with that, if you can get around that, it actually is a pretty good concealer at a pretty low price point. So I recommend it. Now, I am currently taking a pause from this concealer just because I was curious about other products and I wanted to try other things. Not that this concealer is like horribly wrong. I actually really like this concealer. I just like trying new things. So that's why I'm taking a pause for it at the moment. So will I be repurchasing? Possibly. I think in the future, it's definitely possible that I will repurchase this. At the moment, I haven't. But I could again. Next, I have another brow product. So this is the Maybelline Express Brow Ultra Slim Pencil. This one is in the shade Black Brown. So this is honestly just like the e.l.f. Cosmetics one. It's the same design. It's a dual-ended product. This side has like the actual product that you twist up. This side is the little brush with the cap. And notice how this cap didn't go missing. I still have this cap, okay? And this one is older than the e.l.f. one. I like this product. It's good. It worked for me. I didn't have as many issues. I honestly didn't have any issues with this one. In comparison to the e.l.f. Cosmetics one, this one is a little more expensive, but I'm okay with shucking out a few more dollars if I get a better product. You know what I'm saying? Will I be repurchasing? I actually already did. I already have another one of these in my collection, so yeah. Next, from Bare Minerals, I have the Original Mineral Veil Loose Setting Powder. This one is in the shade Original Translucent. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Okay, I will say I do I kind of like the design, but then at the same time, I don't. I do like how there is this twisting mechanism, so you can actually close, just like that, you can actually close your powder so that it's not just like spilling out. But since it has that mechanism, I noticed that it's so much harder to actually get the product out of the little tin, the little like, see, there's actually still some product left in here. And I used to, when I cared more, I used to grab pliers and like tear this plastic piece out, and then I would just use the rest of the product. But I am just so done with this product that I didn't care anymore. I have bought this product off and on throughout the years. I have been searching for the best setting powder ever, for just an amazing setting powder that I just absolutely love. I will tell you the best setting powder I have ever tried was the Kat Von D. I think it was the Lock-It Translucent Setting Powder. That is the best setting powder I have ever used in my life, and I miss it not being in my makeup routine because it did wonders. It did wonders. Off and on, I would purchase this Bare Minerals one. I hate this one. It's gross. It's so chunky. It's so chunky and like it chokes my skin. Like I can't breathe at all. It clogs my pores and it leaves texture on the face that I'm not happy about. So I'm done with this. I'm not going to have that on again, off again relationship with this setting powder anymore. We are fully off again. No again, we're fully off. There's not gonna be an on again. I'm done with this. I don't want to make the mistake of purchasing this ever again. I want to move on and just find setting powders that make me happy. So will I be repurchasing? No, never, ever, ever again. Hold me to it, because I'm not going to do it. From L'Oreal, we have the Panorama Voluminous Mascara. This is just in the shade black. I will say this one comes in a very, very pretty tube. I mean, it's like gold and shiny, and then you have Panorama just like across the tube there, and then you open it and everything is like so shiny, and like, whoa, no. I am not kidding. This is the worst mascara I have ever tried in my entire life. And I fully mean that. This, oh my gosh, this one gave me so many bad makeup days. Look at this wand. This wand is like, what is that shape? It was weird. It was bendy, like so bendy. It hardly applied. Then it would apply on my eyelashes and it would all clump together and it would turn my lashes into one eyelash. So then I just had like a unilash and I looked crazy and it wasn't lengthening. Like it says voluminous, no, it gave me no volume. So I had a short, clumpy, single eyelash. It made me look like I didn't know how to apply makeup. It made me look like I just didn't know what mascara was. I didn't know how to apply mascara. That's what it looked like. Like, it didn't look like, oh, she's just using a bad mascara. No, it looked like I didn't know how to apply it. And that was the most embarrassing part to me because I know makeup. And this made me look like I don't. I actually hated this product so much that I considered throwing it away early and just getting a different mascara. And I don't do that. I use my products to their entirety because I'm like, I spent money on this, so I'm going to get my use out of it. I'm gonna get my money's worth. That's usually my mentality because I'm also a completionist. So I like completing things because it gives me this sense of satisfaction. But with this one, I was considering quitting early. I was like, this is just so bad that I can't take this any longer. Will I be repurchasing? No. Next, in contrast, from L'Oreal, I have the, what is this? Oh, the L'Oreal Color Rich lipstick. This one is in the shade Bronze Coin. Oh my gosh. I love this lipstick. It's so empty that it's flat. It's like completely flat. I love this lipstick. This is amazing. L'Oreal has good lipsticks. They have good lipsticks, you guys, and they're very affordable. So if you want like a very nice, creamy, beautiful, rich, delicious lipstick, go to L'Oreal. This shade in particular is absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking, and it looks so amazing on me. I actually was sad today when I was trying to find a lipstick to match this, I actually wanted to use this one, and I was like reaching for it, and then I was like, wait, no, I can't. I'm out. And then I was sad that I was out. Will I be repurchasing? Yes. I actually have already completed 2 of these tubes. Like this one was a replacement. So I will be replacing this lipstick again, which just shows you how much I love this because lipstick, it kind of takes a while to complete a lipstick tube. At least for me it does because I have so many lip products that I just have so many options and it can be overwhelming and it takes me longer to complete things. So the fact that I've already completed 2 of these tubes means that I really love this lipstick. Okay, next from Fenty Beauty, I have the Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. This one is in the shade 125, which is actually too dark for me. 125 is slightly too dark for me. I have a hard time finding my foundation shade in Fenty Beauty, which is kind of crazy because they have a vast foundation shade range. They're one of the brands known for having so many options. I think Fenty Beauty was actually one of the brands that kind of pioneered that. Like they were one of the first brands to offer such a wide range of shades, and it was groundbreaking at the time. So I don't know why I struggle so much to find my exact shade in Fenty Beauty, because they have so many options, I just can't find mine. I have worn this foundation for years and years and years. This has been a holy grail foundation of mine. I have loved it and I have stuck by it for so long. Recently, I haven't been too impressed with it. It has started to look cakey on me, cakey, crusty, texturizing. I don't know if it's my skin because, you know, I don't have 17-year-old skin anymore. I have aged a little bit. I don't know if maybe Fenty Beauty reformulated at some point that I'm unaware of. I'm not sure. But lately, I just haven't been too impressed with this foundation. So I actually did not repurchase it. Currently, I am testing out the Anastasia foundation. Will I be repurchasing? Currently, it's a no. It's possible that I will return to this foundation in the future, but currently it is a no. Next, I have this like NARS tinted lip balm thing. The Afterglow lip balm is what it's called. I mean, I got this for free in one of those, I think it was a Sephora birthday gift. I think that's what it was. So I didn't spend money on this. Now this product is great. I will say that, like, this is a great product. It is so smooth, it glides right on, it's beautiful, it's very subtle. So if you're like a no makeup girly, I think this is a great product for you. Clearly that's not me, but if that's you, like, this is a good product. I like it, I don't have any complaints about it. Will I be repurchasing? No. And that's simply because I have so many lip products already, and I really do mean that. I don't need to needlessly restock products if I don't love them, and I don't love this one. I also don't want to spend $30 on a tinted lip balm, so I will be passing this. I am not restocking this one. And finally, from Skylar, I have the Vanilla Sky perfume. This perfume is so beautiful. It's so lightweight. It smells like vanilla. I get compliments every time I wear this perfume. This is a beautiful, fantastic perfume, and I like the cute little bottle. I think they have actually repackaged since then, so I'm pretty sure the bottle looks different now, but I like this one. I like this perfume. I think it's great. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I just think it's a great perfume. So will I be repurchasing? Not sure. I think I want to maybe venture out and try other scents at the moment, but I do really recommend this perfume if you're looking for a very nice, fresh, subtle vanilla scent. Okay, well, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to my little quick reviews. If you guys liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Bye-bye.